So, what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here. I got a quick message from my boy in a Yu-Gi-Oh group chat with some of my friends and the freaking Konami. Okay, Konami dropped an emergency ban list. An emergency ban list. We all know what's happening right now with spirals. They're legit spiraling out of control. And with the recent, YCS London, Jesse Khan, my boy, won YCS London, so shout outs to him. But out of the top 32 players, I'm pretty sure all of them were goddamn spirals. Spirals is been super cancerous. It's worse than Zodiacs, and the deck is just super broken. And emergency ban list just dropped. I haven't taken a look at the list yet. I saw the chat, in the group, and I was like, damn, emergency ban list is out. I click on the link, turn on my camera, and I'm starting to shoot the video for you guys. So this will be my initial live reaction for you guys today. So without further ado, let's get started. Remarks right here. Nothing. What's banned? What's banned? Oh, nothing is banned. Okay, so nothing is banned. We're blessed. Okay, guys, nothing is banned. We're good. What is limited? Terraforming. Terraforming is limited. GoFu is limited. Okay, cool. GoFu is limited. It should be limited. This card is actually it's a free it's a free deco talker. It's a free, basically a link 3 monster, which is absolutely insane. It's a free Ningritsu as well. So GoFu definitely need to be limited, and it was one of the cards that was limited in the OCG as well. So I think that GoFu being at 1 is actually a good thing for the game, in my personal opinion. So there you go, guys. GoFu being limited. What else? Oh no! Oh, Gear Drone and Quick Fix to 1. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my god. The deck is not. The deck is gone, bro. The deck is not gone. It's still playable, but you don't have the machine dupe combos anymore. You basically need to, the only combo that you're actually relying on now is the summon drone and actually have a spiral. What is it called? A Spiral Super Agent, and then you basically have your first turn double Helix. That's the more combo that they're gonna be reliant on now. You're not gonna have your standard Quick Fix constantly looping from the graveyard anymore, so that way that you can make more link monsters. But that first turn double Helix and that first turn Spiral Sleeper is still 100% viable, because you're able to just go search Helix. No, not search Helix. You're able to search the drone, and of course search the Spiral, what's it called, Super Agent from your deck, because you still have 3 terraformings and you still have the resort access directly from your deck to your hand. So that that combo, which is Helix, bringing out Master Plan, making a first turn sleeper, is still definitely viable, but no more super no more machine duplication and things like that. It's gone. Alright, what else is limited? Oh, set rotation is limited. Okay, so instead of hitting terraforming, they hit the set rotation. I believe that set rotation was a fairly fair card in in my opinion. It's a really good card. I really think that 100% terraforming should have got limited instead of set rotation. But I see what what Konami is trying to do right here. With set rotation being limited, now you can't lock your opponent from actually playing the game. Okay, because set rotation was one of the cards that legit, if you don't have an out to set rotation first turn, you basically just lose the game. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Konami actually trying to hit that, so that way that people don't have an access to a deck lockdown kind of thing where your opponent's unable to just play a field spell and things like that. So Konami, I believe, was just trying to avoid that at all costs. So set rotation being limited is actually okay, in my opinion, but I believe that terraforming should get limited as well, because of the amount of it's just super generic. It's a generic search card, and with the release of Metaverse as well, I think that it's reasonable for them to hit terraforming. But yeah, so terraforming has not been touched at all. Set rotation is finally at 1. So for our limited list, we got Spiral Quick Fix, Spiral Gear Drone, and what is it called? And Blackwing GoFu, the Vague Shadow for our limited list. So let's go out to the next one. Let's see, for our semi-limited list, we got nothing for our semi-limited list, nothing here. And yeah, that is pretty much it. You know what, guys, a simple video recapping on what the heck happened on this ban list. Overall, guys, I think that this list is fair. I believe that it balances out the format. It actually forces other people to play different decks. I believe that drag tools are going to be still #1 contender. Well, not #1 contender, but Spirals is still going to be a contender. 100%. Magicians are maybe is going to rise back to the top now because of the limitation of Quick Fix and also Spiral Gear Drone and also set rotation as well. GoFu, being being limited to 1. Make sure that, you know, your opponent does not have a first turn instant access to Link 3 monster, which is pretty fair in my personal opinion. So Gofu getting hit, you know, good for them. Gear Drone, Spiral Quick Fix. I believe that hitting the Quick Fix and Spiral Gear Drone is definitely the problem. You know, hitting the machine duplication was not the problem at all. The machine dupe wasn't a problem. The problem was just the fact that, you know, Quick Fix is just not once per turn. That's what makes the deck super broken, is that Quick Fix is able to revive himself constantly from the graveyard. Okay, every single turn by just pitching cards, you know, from your hand to the grave. And since each time he comes out, he searches a card. So basically, you're just pitching cards for free, such as Gear Drone, because when Gear Drone gets sent to the graveyard, he can basically banish himself and another, you know, Spiral card from the grave to basically add a Super Agent back into your hand. So that way that you have instant access to a Super Agent for cards like Firewall Dragon, and just basically add more cards to your hand to make this deck more consistent. So Spiral Gear Drone being limited doesn't have that access anymore to just banish multiple copies of itself from the graveyard to basically recycle back your Super Agents directly from your graveyard back into your hand. So that's my recap about Spiral Gear Drone and Quick Fix. 100% needs to be hit. I believe that Konami did the right thing to actually limit those two. I think that actually maybe hitting Drone to 2 would actually be okay, you know, hitting Gear Drone to 2, but, you know, like, we'll see on how the deck is able to function after this hit. Now we know that Spirals are definitely more reliant on actually going that first turn, you know, Spiral Gear Drone and also Spiral Super Agent to actually combo off into their Helix play. So that's a really important thing. So cards like, you know, so it's really important to actually stop those effects as soon as possible, especially the Gear Drone, so that way your opponent doesn't have much information on the top 3 cards of your deck. And also, Gear Drone was just super broken. The fact that you're able to look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck and rearrange it in any order is just, it's mind-blowing, because like, you know the information on what the cards are going to draw. You know, you're able to actually potentially help them brick. Okay, that's the problem with Gear Drone as well. Not only does it recycle, it can also OTK with the effect attribute itself to target a Spiral monster to basically gain 500 attack for each Spiral, for each, you know, what's it called, card your opponent control. It can OTK, it can recycle, and it can also stack your opponent's deck, which is really broken. Fix itself. Constantly spamming is not good for the game. Instant searches directly from the deck to your hand is not good for the game, you know. Like, too many searches, and the fact that it can just recycle itself makes the game messed up. And last but not least, to recap this real quick, set rotation being hit 100%, you know, the fact that set rotation is able to lock down your opponent from not being able to activate a field spell whatsoever. I believe that Konami just try to stray away from that as much as possible. So that's pretty much it for my ban list recap. 100%, guys, top 5 decks still. It's gonna be Spirals, because they can still make that first turn sleeper. It to be Magicians, Dracos, if we see some Invoked variants, and definitely Trick Stars to be in our top 5 list. Let me know what you guys think about this emergency ban list in the description box below. I know some of you are jumping for joy right now. Okay, I understand that you guys are so happy right now, because like, Spirals was just one of those decks that, like, like, I wouldn't say Zodiacs was fair, but Spirals is one of those decks that's just like, it's too much. It's just it's crazy. The Spiral is just crazy. Like, I'm a Spiral player myself, you know what I mean? Like, me playing the deck, it can do a lot of things. It can adapt to any situation. It can go first, it can go second. And, you know, and can you guys imagine if Zodiacs were around today versus Spirals today at full power? Spirals will 100% destroy Zodiacs without a doubt, because, you know, of how powerful Spiral Resort is. Once Spiral Resort hits the field, your opponent cannot target any Spiral monster with card effects. So, and, you know, with Dryden on the field, Dryden's going to be forced to pop the Resort before they do anything else, because if they have that Resort on the field, all their plays are just going to basically go off and Dryden can't do anything. So 100%, if you guys were going to ask me comparing Zodiacs versus Spirals, you know, like, which format is definitely better, I would definitely say Zodiacs was definitely the better format to actually play in instead of the Spiral format. Like, legit, like, it's just too much. Like, the fact that, you know, the set has been released last week, and the impact that it had on the game so far, without even Trigate Wizard being released in the TCG, without Trigate and Link Kuriboh being released in the TCG, okay? The impact that it had on the game so far is just insane. It's massive. The effect that it had on players, the effect that it had on the YCS top tables, on, you know, big events. Everybody's playing this deck. If, like, this format is literally saying, if you're not playing Spirals, you're not basically not winning, okay? And like, you know, like when I go to locals, you know, everybody's playing Spyrals. Like it's crazy, and I'm glad that Konami actually hit this list. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my insight and my opinions on what I believe about this current ban list. I think that this was a good job on Konami to actually do this. If you guys enjoyed this ban list, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. If you guys want to see more recap videos like this or more reviews when I talk about the ban list and things like that, make sure you guys leave it in the comment section below. That'll be absolutely amazing, guys. Smash the thumbs up button. You guys are absolutely amazing. Make sure you guys get your Spyral playmat today. That'll be awesome as well. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And this is Sam from Team Samurai. I'm signing out. Alright, guys. Peace.
Friends of the family, yeah. Do it for the friends of the family. Who else? Friends of the family, yeah. Do it for the friends of the family. Friends of the family. Do it. You don't know them, you don't know me, damn.